Here now, out on the field, comes Japan and Thailand. For this Pool W match, earlier on today, Japan narrowly beating Uzbekistan 21-7 in a patchy performance. And Thailand causing a mini upset over Hong Kong, 7 points to 5. And they've got their tails up, has this Thailand side. They look good. So if Japan doesn't get their act together, we could be in for a good match. Nakamura gets us underway with a deep kick. Thailand on the ball. I'm sure these Japanese are going to be fired up. Probably got roasted by their coach after that first performance, but a win's a win.
Narrowly beat Hong Kong 7-5. A while ago was another comprehensive win for the Chinese. China beating Sri Lanka 45-0.
Away comes Yamaguchi, taking it wide. Defense is good. Over the top goes Okuroda, and some strength there to drive over, but looks like she's been held up. Good defense from the Thais. That was Nakamura who went diving over in the corner, but very good defense from Thailand, saving the day there. And it's going to be a scrum put in to Japan, just 5 meters out.
Coming up next will be match number 11. The last game before we take a break. Another women's game. Hong Kong versus Uzbekistan.
And look at that, straight first phase ball off the scrum. Koide, first receiver, goes punching through the Thai defensive line, and they're on the board. It's 5-0 Japan, and they're running back to halfway very purposefully.
Hong Kong are losing to Thailand 5-7.
Nakamura with the kick, and it's a beauty. Right over the middle she goes. It's 7-0 Japan over Thailand.
Uzbekistan losing to Japan 17-21.
Good heel, solid scrum, and look at that. First receiver, and you've got to say the Thai defence didn't number up properly. Restart again, and away comes Thailand. Scragged to the ground by her jersey, and the arm goes out because the tackler has done something naughty there. Good hands. Ball comes out to Chichanuk. She realises she's got to put the brakes on and takes it back in field. Over the top goes Yamaguchi, and she was the tackler and she didn't let go. Very good work from Yamaguchi, but a little bit illegal. Just on the half nay now. I've been impressed with the Thai women's team earlier on today. Their ball passing and handling skills were excellent against Hong Kong. Very good passing, ball in front of the runner, and that's gone over the back loose. It's bobbled on the Japan side. Ref says that hasn't been knocked on, so on go Japan. There's some numbers here. If they can work the overlap, that looks forward, and yes it is. The referee's caught that. Chance gone big in there for Japan.
Closing up Sri Lanka and Hong Kong jointly in the fourth place with 18 points apiece. So that was after the
It's 2 o'clock local time and it's very hot down there. The ref's not happy with that scrum. Japan intending to push the Thais off the ball, and very nice watching the Japanese tight head having a word to the Thai loose head to see if they can improve this. It's another big push from Japan and away it goes. Away by Koide. Beautiful hands and passing. Okuroda out wide to the danger Yamaguchi. A bit of goose and footwork. I love it. She's a great runner, this girl, and she's in for the second try of the match. That's 12 points to 0 Japan. Yamaguchi, a very well balanced runner. Watch her go here. She puts on a bit of a, she goes out wide, she puts on a stop, and then she goes, change of pace, and just too fast. She's a well-balanced runner. Looking very dangerous. The kick is no good, so it's 12-0 Japan over Thailand.
So Japan increasing their lead to 12-0.
Nakamura with the restart. That's nice, that's well weighted, but that's well taken by Thailand, and here they come streaming through Rasami. It's been knocked on by Japan though, so we'll have another scrum for Thailand, and this might be the last play of the first half. Two o'clock local time here now. It's very hot down there. It's brutally hot. Again, Japan using their strength to muscle over that ball, but it comes back on the Thai side and it's out into touch. Japan not messing around, taking this one quickly. They swing it away. Can they get it to the danger girl? Yamaguchi, here she goes. She gets ridden to the ground by Thanapon. Time up on the clock. There's a numbers game here, and Yamaguchi, number 7, is in the wings waiting for that, but Okuroda takes it into contact. Nakamura and Tomita just says we'll put up a bomb and see what happens, and she's given the ball, she's gifted it back to Thailand. We'll have one more chance in this half, and they don't need any further invitation as Chichanok puts on a bit of footwork, but it's come loose out the side. This has just gone backwards. It's Nakamura. Thanapon is all over her, bullies her to the ground, and try score at Yamaguchi here. Takes it back into contact. We're well into extra time here. This is, it was Tomita inside to Okuroda, and good work from the Japanese. Not willing to get rid of that ball into touch, playing on deep into overtime and getting their third try of the match. It's 17 points to 0 against Thailand. This time Nakamura gets it over, and it's half time here at the Racetrack International Stadium. 19 points to 0.
So commanding lead for Japan at half time.
So we see that try again from Okuroda.
match number 11 before we take a short break. And the tournament shall recommence at 3 o'clock with match number 12. So Thailand to kick off the second period of play. They are trailing 0-19.
We're underway here in the second half, and Japan bursting onto that ball through Nakamura and gets her team on the front foot straight away. So they surge downfield close to the 10-meter mark. Straight into action here. This is Yamaguchi, number 7, the try scorer. Lovely fend. Feeds it up to her teammate Koide. And busting down through the middle. Under the post goes Chisato Yoku. And Japan starting with a flurry straight from the kickoff there on the front foot. Blasting through the Thai defence. And showing their class. Looking down there at the body language of the Thais, there's a lot of hands on hips. It's hot, it's tiring, and it's hard work defending repeated sets. There she goes under the post. Number 4, Chisato Yuko. Thailand making a couple of subs. Forgetting Thailand rumbled Hong Kong earlier today, 7 points to 5, and a mini upset. Nakamura gets us underway. It's taken by Piamat. She feeds it inside beautifully on the burst. Comes Utampon. And Thailand wanting to show that they can fight back now, but they've infringed there, holding on in the tackle. Japanese defense was good. This is Kanimatsu. Yoku. Takeuchi. Japanese are playing very confidently. Yamaguchi to Nakamura, and it's gone forward. Referee's pulled them back for a forward pass. Referee was right in line with that. And after faltering in their opening game against Uzbekistan, Japan winning that game 21-17, they're starting to show their true class here in their second game. Perhaps one of the bigger games we'll be looking forward to later today will be Hong Kong versus Japan in the ladies at about 5:30 local time. Slightly untidy, knock-on advantage here for Thailand. Ref says no advantage at all. So scrum for Thailand with about 3.5 minutes remaining. Thailand struggling in the scrums to get their ball back, but they've done so. It's a little bit untidy, but some good go forward ball now Delivered up from the ground and tackle. That's nicely done. There's a 2-on-1 here, but it's been knocked on by Sopansa. And the movement comes to an end. Japan making a sub. Takeuchi is off. And on is Suzuki. It's a quick heel, quick strike. It's been knocked down. No, ref says it's been knocked forward. So Tanapon comes away with the ball, gives it up to Kanlairat. And this is Chichanuk. She drags along a couple of players. In goes the support, but the ref says you're holding on and it's going to be a penalty Japan. They tap and go. It's a poor pass, but well picked up by Kanimatsu. Yoko delivers out wide, and sprinting away is number 8, Mimura, and Japan now with a massive lead here against the Thai ladies team, who looked good in their first match against Hong Kong but haven't had chances here in the second game. They've been outclassed by the heavyweights Japan. Away we go again. It's 31-0 with a minute remaining, and Thailand have been outmuscled, outclassed, but they kicked the ball dead, and they kicked the ball down the field. Japan has knocked it on, so it's a scrum Thailand, which is no sure thing. Sorry, it's a line out for Thailand. Perhaps the Japanese thought that time was up there, but there's still at least 30 seconds on the clock. Good set piece from Thailand. Now they surge forward. They're behind the gain line. It's a good tackle. Chichanuk gets smashed in the tackle. Okay, now we've got a bit of an overlap, but the bounce of the ball has slowed things down, and so momentum is lost temporarily. Good doubling around. Big fend in the face from Kanlairat. And now there's a 4-on-2 overlap there, but Japanese defense comes up nicely and cuts that one down. Japan have now forced a turnover, won a penalty on the inside burst to Yamaguchi, and that's her second try for the game. Beautifully done. That'll wrap it up now. 36 points to 0. Japan have looked good. Kanimatsu with the conversion makes it 38 points to 0. That is full time, and a very impressive performance by Japan. Thailand back to the drawing board. Perhaps they played their best game today, maybe against Hong Kong. And coming up next, final game before the lunch break, it's Hong Kong versus Uzbekistan.
Japan winning their second game for today, beating Thailand. Coming up next, Hong Kong versus Uzbekistan. Another women's game, Hong Kong, Uzbekistan. The match coming up next.
So Japan registering